Batman is stuck in the 0 point of Fortnite. What does that even mean? This is the Comic Storian channel, where we take some of your favorite trade paperbacks and single issues, and we break them down and give you digestible bites of your favorite comics. We then read them dramatically back to you. All alterations to the panels, text, and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective companies. The Batman Fortnite crossover is now on issue 2. In issue 1, Batman found the 0 point, was sucked into it, and discovered he couldn't talk and didn't know what was going on. He also seemingly lost his memories every single time. Now he's stuck on Fortnite Island. Let's get into issue 2. As Batman blinks, taking in the forest and running water, he tells himself that he doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know who he is, but apparently he planned for that. All across his equipment, he has scribbled notes. This has happened before. You have 22 minutes, along with various coordinates. What do these messages mean? How long has he been here? Well, if he is to believe that those messages are left by himself, for himself, it would seem that he is stuck in a time loop. Everything alive resets every 22 minutes. This may be some elaborate trap, but the notes are consistent with the evidence that he has. He can't speak, for one thing, and this thing says no one can. His armor is battle-scarred. Fits the note that the island is full of combatants. It seems that he has concluded that the people here are being manipulated just as much as he is. Just then, Batman hears a twig snap as one of the combatants runs up wielding what looks like a makeshift pickaxe. With a knee to the face, Batman knocks the man out, running off. If he is to believe these notes, he would have left himself a sanctuary, marked with a symbol, like this hut, with the same bat symbol on his chest. Batman steps inside to find the shack filled with even more writing, far more than he could read in the supposed 22 minutes. He picks up a piece of wood with the words, "The cat is a friend," carved into it with another set of coordinates. His past self is providing the dots. His current self needs to connect them. After setting the coordinates into the mask's lens, Batman leaves thinking to himself, "Who is the cat? Will I know who they are when I see them?" As he comes up across a hill, he sees a group of people fighting, one of which is a giant cat. Is this the one the note was talking about? As the giant cat slams someone into the ground, he realizes that it can't be. He scans the group again to see another woman who looks different from the rest, but she's wearing a cat mask. Batman isn't sure how, but he knows she's the one. Maybe they can work together. Maybe they can take out. But as Batman stops the attacker focused on the cat lashes out with a whip. She attacks again, but how is he supposed to communicate with her? What is that roaring sound? The two stop fighting for a moment as a swirling purple storm closes in, and Batman thinks to himself that it's been about 20 minutes. He'll have to act fast. He quickly scratches into his metal bat blade. The bat is a friend and hands it to her. She hesitates but takes it, just before everything turns black. As he wakes back up, he steps out of his hut, asking himself, who is the cat? How does? And that's when one of his bat blades is thrown into the wooden frame of the shack, and the cat stares at him. She must know it too. They're both wary, but they have something in common. They don't like being trapped. So they put aside the mistrust and they make a plan. To escape this place, they must first understand this place, to explore it. The island seems isolated, no other land in reach, and if they go too far, they're going to hit a storm, far sooner than necessary. The note to themselves says that they'll reset if they're consumed by the storm, and they have no reason to think that this note isn't true. But still, it's good to not be alone at a moment like this. After each reset, Bat and Cat explore a little more of the island, leaving themselves just a little more information each time. And judging by how much is written down, they must have been working together for a long time. Can't take out the one responsible though. Maybe we do reset after killing each other, but right now it doesn't matter. I just need to make them hurt. He fights and fights, not even caring that the storm is coming to claim him. And with the next awakening, the two continue to look for something to give them any indication of what is going on when Batman spots another woman who seems out of place. She has white skin, blonde hair with blue and red highlights. Something about her is familiar. Catwoman looks, and guessing from her reaction, she too has a connection to this. She seems to be embracing this whole song and dance. They don't have much time left. Gotta leave her a trap, help us find a way out. To which the Harlequin headbutts him and kicks him into the storm. Soon, Batman stops going out and fighting and just focuses on the storm, its movements, where it goes. Each time the eye shrinks as time goes on, and it ends up in a different location each time. In a place where every non-living thing remains constant. The storm changes, its center changes. That's significant. Based on the numbers, this time it should be right where they're at now. As Catwoman looks around for something, they take the analyzer and they set it on the ground. It's delicate, easily damaged, and more importantly, not native to this place. But if the device is still here, still intact, that would be huge. Gotta leave a note so that the next time around. The next reset, Bat and Cat fight their way to the same location and they find their device. That means that the epicenter is special, some sort of safe zone. The storm never fully covers it. The question is, what happens to a person or people if they're at the center of the storm when it closes up? Only one way to find the safe zone isn't big enough for two people, just for one. It has to be. He can feel his body being ripped apart, but he has to remain outside. Even if they don't retain their memories, clearly she has emotions towards him. Just then, something begins to happen and a light begins to She stares for a moment, but Batman nods. She leans in, kissing him, stabbing him in the chest. The shimmering returns, but this time more powerful, more bright, and as Batman blinks, taking in the forest and the running water, he tells himself that he doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know who he is, but he feels like there's something he has to remember. And Batman dodges, stating, "It doesn't matter now. I have other things to worry about." Dark Knight universe does have lore and a story to it, and down below you'll find a link to a brand new channel that I started up where we just do video game discussions and lore discussions, and over there you can find me recapping the Fortnite storyline. Also, don't forget to check back in 2 weeks on this Sunday to see the continuation of the Batman Fortnite storyline. And if you're brand new to our channel, we cover Batman, Spider-Man, Deadpool, all your favorite superheroes right here at this channel on a daily basis. So check back and see what's going on in the world of comics. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your continued support, and I'll see you next time right here.